A, A3, B, 2, 1, and this third point is not quite visible, so I think it's C5A. Okay. You need to find such a value of A that these 3 points are collinear. And the second part of the question is hence find the equation of the line. So once you find out the value of A, you can find out the equation of the line. Now, in order to answer this question, choose any 2 points. Either you can choose A and B, or you can choose A and C, or you can choose B and C. Any combination you choose. Okay. Let us choose A and B. Okay. And find out the equation of the line joining A and B. So if I say x1, y1 as, let x1, y1 be the point A, A3, right? And say B, x2, y2 is the point, let's say B21. Okay. So you can see here that I have taken x1 as A, y1 as 3, x2 as 2, and y2 as 1. Okay. So equation of the line joining A and B. And how do you find out the equation of a straight line which joins if 2 points are known? By 2-point form, right? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Now put the values. So y minus y1 here is 3. Afternoon. Y2 is 1 and y1 is 3. X2 is 2 and x1 is A, right? Into x minus x1 is A, right? Now you simplify this a little. So y minus 3 is equal to minus 2 into x minus A divided by 2 minus A, right? Now you can cross multiply. Y minus 3 into 2 minus A is equal to minus 2x plus 2A. So you get here, and now on the left hand side you multiply. So you get 2y minus AY minus 6 plus 3A is equal to minus 2x plus 2A, right? Now you make one side equal to 0. Okay, so let's take 2x this side and 2A this side. Okay, so if you take this, you get 2x plus 2y minus AY minus 6 plus 3A minus 2A equal to 0. Okay, so you get here 2x plus, and if you take y common, you get 2 minus A y and you get minus 6 plus A equal to 0. So if you see, I have separated x and y and written it in the general form, ax plus by plus c, and you can write this as a minus 6, right? This is how we write the equation of a straight line. So equation of the straight line joining these 2 points is we have already obtained here. Now we want to find such a value of A that all these 3 points are collinear. That means if I have 3 points collinear, they must be on the same straight line. If I take A and B, so I have found the equation of this straight line AB. Now if I have a third point C here, that means this straight line, the equation of whom I have found out, the coordinates of C must satisfy the equation of the straight line, right? If these 3 points are collinear. So if C is collinear, C5A, if C5A is collinear with A and B, then this coordinate must satisfy this equation, right? So we put x is equal to 5 and y is equal to A. Right? So now if you see, you might just get a quadratic here. 10 plus 2a minus a square plus a minus 6 is equal to 0, right? So you get minus a square, and you have 2a plus a, so you get a plus 3a, and you have a 10 minus 6, which makes it plus 4. And if you take your, you can factorize as it is only. So you have minus a square, and plus 3a means plus, should be a minus sign. Okay, so this is minus a square plus 4a minus a plus 4 is equal to 0. We are solving this equation. So if you take minus a common, you get a minus 4 here. And if you take 1 common here, 1 is the HCF, you get a minus 4. So you are getting here a minus 4 into minus a minus 1 is equal to 0. Or you can also write this as a minus 4 into minus of a plus 1 is equal to 0. So ultimately you get a minus 4 into a plus 1 is equal to 0. That means either a minus 4 is equal to 0 or a plus 1 is equal to 0. That means either a is equal to 4 or a is equal to minus 1. So you're getting two values of a, okay, such that the 3 points are collinear. And what is the equation of the straight line? Put the value of a in this. You'll get the equation of the line in such that a, b, c are collinear. Okay. So for a is equal to 4, equation of the line is, put it here, 2x plus 2 minus ay, 2x plus 2 minus a is 4, y, and you have plus a minus 6, 4 minus 6 is equal to 0. So you're getting here 2x minus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0. If you can take 2 out as the HCF, you get x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0, which can also be written as x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. So for a is equal to 4, this is the equation of the line such that a, b, c are collinear. Now we take the next value of a. For a is equal to minus 1, equation of the line is 2x plus, I think it's 2 minus a, right? Yes, 2 minus ay. So you get 2 minus a, here is minus 1. Might as well put it in the curly brackets. Y. And you have plus a minus 6. So plus a minus 6 is equal to 0. So you get here 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. So these two are your answers. These two are the equations of the line such that a, b, c all are collinear. And what is the value of a for which these are collinear? Either a is equal to 4 or a is equal to minus 1. So that this completes the first part of your question. This completes the second part of your question. Okay. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Okay. So I have finished number 20. Let's move to number 22. The question is ABCD is a parallelogram where coordinates of A, B, C, and D are given to you. First question is find the coordinates of A, and the second question is equation of the diagonal BD. So let's draw a parallelogram and see. Let's try to picturize what is given here. So A, B, C, D are the vertices given of a parallelogram. The coordinates of A is given to be XY. Coordinates of B is given to be 5, 8. Coordinates of C is given to be 4, 7. And the coordinates of D is given to be 2, minus 4. Okay. Now you are required to find out the coordinates of A. That's the first question. Okay. Now in order to find out the coordinates of A, we join the diagonal, both the diagonals. of the parallelogram, right? Let's mark the parallel lines here. These two are parallel and these two are parallel, so that we know this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Okay. And now in order to find out the coordinates of A, if I say P is the point of intersection of the diagonals. So let P be the point of intersection of the diagonals AC and BD. Right? Now clearly diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, right? So P is the midpoint of BD, right? P is the midpoint of BD, right? And what is the coordinates of B? 5, 8. And what are the coordinates of B? 2 minus 4. So here B is 5, 8 and D is 2 minus 4. So therefore, what should be the coordinates of P? Apply your midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2, which is equal to P 7 by 2 and 2, right? This is the coordinates of P. Now, if you see, P is the midpoint of BD. So these two are equal. P was the midpoint. Also, because the diagonal bisect each other, P is also the midpoint of AC, right? So AP must be equal to PC. So P is the midpoint of AC. And what are the coordinates of A and C? Here A is XY and B is uh, C is 4, 7, right? So therefore, what should be the coordinates of P in this case? Coordinates of P again, apply the midpoint formula, x plus 4 by 2, y plus 7 by 2, right? Now you have got your coordinates of P as 7 by 2, 2 here, and you have got coordinates of P here. So therefore, these two must be equal. So x plus 4 by 2, y plus 7 by 2 must be equal to 7 by 2, 2. So that means we're getting x plus 4 by 2 must be equal to 7 by 2 and y plus 7 by 2 must be equal to 2. So you get here these two cancel. So you get x is equal to 7 minus 4, which is equal to 3. And what are you getting? You cross multiply, you get y plus 7 is equal to 4. So that means you're getting x is equal to 3 and you're getting y is equal to 4 minus 7, which is equal to minus 3, right? So hence, what are the value? What are the coordinates of A? Coordinates of A was xy, right? And we have found the value of A as x is 3 and y is minus 3. So this is the coordinates of A. So we have applied the property of parallelogram, that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. This, with the help of this property, we were able to find out the coordinates of A. Next question, see equation of the diagonal BD. Okay. So you need to find out the equation of this diagonal BD. You know 2 points on this, right? In the coordinates of B is given and the coordinates of D is given, right? So by 2-point form, you can find out the equation of the diagonal BD. Okay. So if I, for the second part, if I say let B x1 y1 be equal to, and the coordinates of B is given to you as 5, 8, and D x2 y2, the coordinates of D here is given as 2 minus 4. Now by 2-point form, equation, hence equation of the diagonal BD is of 2-point form, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. I simply put the values and get the equation. Y minus y1 is 8, y2 is 2, y1 is 8, x2 is 2, x1 is 5 into x minus and x1 is 5. Okay, now we just need to simplify this. So y minus 8 is equal to 2 minus 8 is minus 6, and 2 minus 5 is minus 3 into x minus 5. So clearly minus negative sign cancels and you have 3 cancelled with 6 twice. So now if you cross multiply, you're going to get y minus 8 is equal to twice x minus 5. Now bring it to the general form. So you get y minus 8 is equal to 2x minus 10. Make one side 0. Okay, transpose y on this side and 8 on this side. So 0 is equal to 2x minus y minus 10 plus 8 is equal to 0. So that means your required equation of the straight line is 2x minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the required equation of the diagonal BD. Okay, I hope no question. Let's do the next question. Question number 23. Question is, in triangle ABC, coordinates of ABC are given to you. You need to find out the equation of the median through A. Let's draw a triangle. Let's draw a scalene triangle. Coordinates of A given to you here is 3, 5. Coordinates of B given to you as 7, 8. Coordinates of C given to you as 1, minus 10. Okay. Question is, find out the equation of the median through A. Now, if you remember, recall the definition of median. It is the line segment joining a vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So if you take the midpoint of B and C, let's say the midpoint of B and C I take as M. And if I join the opposite vertex with this midpoint, this becomes the median. You need to find the equation of this median AM. Okay. Now this should be fairly easy, because if M is the midpoint, these two sides must be equal. You can find out the coordinates of M by midpoint formula. Let's find out the coordinates of M. Coordinates of M is x1 plus x2, that is 7 plus 1 by 2, 8 minus 10 by 2, which is equal to M, 4, and you have minus 1. 4 minus 1, so we have got the coordinates of M as 4 minus 1. Now if I assume, now if you see in this straight line, you know 2 points, right? You know the coordinates of A and you know the coordinates of M. So we are going to apply 2-point form to find out the equation of this median. So if I assume, let A x1 y1 be equal to 3, 5, and if I assume M x2 y2 equal to M 4 minus 1, so hence required equation of the median AM is, by 2-point form, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Put the corresponding values of x1 y1 and x2 y2. We have y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1, right? Simplify this. Y minus 5 is equal to minus 6 into x minus 3, because denominator is 1. So you get y minus 5 is equal to minus 6x plus 18, right? So now you get, if you take y and 5 this side, so you get 0 is equal to, let's bring a x on the other side, because we have a minus 6x. So instead of making the left hand side 0, let's make the right hand side 0. Let's bring minus 6x and 18 to the other side. So you get from minus 6x it becomes plus 6x, and you have a plus y already there, and you have a minus 5 already there, and because 18 we are transposing to the other side, From plus 18, it becomes minus 18. So what is the required equation here? 6x plus y minus 23 is equal to 0. This is the required equation of the median, okay, through A. Okay, if I can move to the next question then. Okay, um, the next question is 24. Question is, find the equation of a line passing through the point minus 2, 3 and having x-intercept 4 units. Okay. Now, what do you, if you remember, I told you if a straight line has x-intercept 4 units plus 4 units, right? There's no sign here. That means this straight line must pass through the point 4, 0, isn't it? If it has x-intercept 4 units. So the straight line can either be this way, oh, okay, or it can be this way also. But in any way you draw, the x-intercept must be 4 units. So I know definitely it passes through the point 4, 0, right? So what I can say is, since the required straight line, has x-intercept 4 units, therefore it must pass through 4, 0, right? And what is the other point given? That a straight line passes through minus 2, 3. Hence, um, if I call A, if I call this x1, y1 as minus 2, 3, so I've got 2 points, right? X1, y1, because this line passes through minus 2, 3, and because it makes a x-intercept of 4 units, it must pass through 4, 0 as written above. So therefore, if I assume x1, y1 as minus 2, 3 and x2, y2 as 4, 0, hence required equation of the line is y minus y1, 2-point form, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1, right? Having y minus y1, 3 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is minus 2 into x minus x1 is minus 2, right? Now we are going to simplify this and we are going to express it in proper form. Get minus 3 by 6 into x plus 2. You can cancel this here and then cross multiply. You get twice y minus 3 is equal to minus x plus 2. Open the brackets. We'll get 2y minus 6 is equal to minus x minus 2, right? Now you can take x on this side and 2 on this side, and you can express this as x plus 2y minus 6 plus 2 is equal to 0. So required equation of the line is x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay. So I can proceed to the next question then. Next question is 26. Again, this question is a little hazy, so I'll just make a point to note what is given. Question number 26 states A, B, and C coordinates are given, are the vertices of triangle ABC. M is a point on AB such that this is AB, okay? M is a point on AB such that AM is to MB is 1 is to 2. Find the coordinates of M. Now ratio is given by section formula. Obviously, you can find out the coordinates of M. This is actually a mix of the from section formula and equation of a straight line. Next part is hence find the equation of the line passing through C and M. Okay. Now my priority, although I know the coordinates of C, okay, if you want to find out the equation of the straight line passing through C and M both, since I know the coordinates of C, I just want to find out the coordinates of M. If I know the coordinates of M, then I can use 2-point form to find out the coordinates of the required straight line through C and M, right? Okay. So let's draw the triangle first. So you have A, B, and C. These three are the vertices of the triangle. M is a point on AB. Okay, M is a point on AB such that AM is to MB is 1:2. Let's say this is your point. Okay, so AM is to MB. AM is to MB is, may not take this here because 1:2 is the ratio. So that means I can take a point here. This is your point M, such that 1:2 is the ratio. So one part lies here, right? And two parts lie here, right? That is the meaning of ratio. So here AM is to MB is equal to 1:2, right? Okay, now we shall apply the section formula to find out the coordinates of M. Now remember, I told you that in section formula direction is important. So if you're taking this as M is equal to 1, and if you're taking this as N is equal to 2, this must become your x1 y1, and this must become your x2 y2, right? So coordinates of M, apply your section formula, is mx2, M is 1, small m, into x2, x2 is -1, plus nx1, n x1 is 2, divided by m plus n, 1 plus 2, right? And for coordinates of y, we have m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n, right? Which is equal to, you have 4 minus 1 by 3, and this one you have 10 plus 2 by 3, which is equal to m. 4 minus 1 is 3, so this becomes x coordinate becomes 1, and 12 by 3 means 4. So this is the coordinates of m, right? Now you have to find out the equation of the line through C and M. So if I say let C x1 y1, coordinates of C, we know C 5 8, right? This is given to you, and M x2 y2, and the coordinates of M is given to be 1 4. Now we can use the 2-point form to find the equation of the line through C and M. Hence, equation of the line passing through C and M is 2-point form, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Put the values here. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus, y2 is 4, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1, right? Now we can find out the equation of the line. Y minus 8 is equal to minus 4 by minus 4 into x minus 5. So minus minus cancels, 4 4 cancels. You simply get y minus 8 is equal to x minus 5, right? So now you take y on this side, 8 on this side, you get 0 is equal to x minus y minus 5 plus 8, right? So you get x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0, and that is the required equation of the line through C and M. Okay, if you don't have any question, I can move to the next question. The next question is a very interesting question. Actually, I don't know whether I'll be able to finish this, but let me just start to show you what the next question means. The next question that I want to do here is number 28. The question is, find the equation of the straight line containing the point 32 and making positive equal intercepts on the axis. Now, what do you mean by positive equal intercepts? If these are your x and y axis, okay, if a straight line makes positive equal intercept, that means x-intercept and y-intercept both are positive. That means this line must look like this, right? Isn't it? Because this part will be positive, x-intercept in the positive direction, and this part is also positive in the positive direction, right? So necessarily this line must look like this, right? Now what is given? Let's see. Uh, this straight line containing the point 32. Okay, let's say the point 32 is somewhere over here. So this point straight line passes through the point 32 and makes positive equal intercepts on the axis. Positive, not only positive, but they are equal also. So that means if I call this point A and if I call this point B, these two must be equal. OA must be equal to OB. Now, what kind, if you see, what kind of a triangle is this? This is actually an AOB is an isosceles right angle triangle, right? Triangle AOB is an isosceles right angle triangle, right? Now, if this is an isosceles right angle triangle, this angle is 90 degree, and if the other two are equal, this angle must be 45 degree, and this angle must also be 45 degree, right? Now, once I get this angle to be 45 degree, that means the angle that this straight line makes with the x-axis is 45 degree, but this is not in the positive direction. So which is the positive direction here? This one is the positive direction, right? So how much will be this angle? 180 minus 45, right? So what can I say? Inclination of the line theta is how much? 180 minus 45, right? Which is equal to 135, right? Okay, 135 degree is the inclination of this line, and um, okay, this is therefore what should be the slope of this line? Slope of the line M must be equal to tan theta, right? Which must be equal to tan 135 degree, right? But you don't know the how to calculate 135 degree. Okay, fine. I'll see if you can do this in some other way. Okay, I'll stop here for today.